Okay, so we're gonna make our ricotta bake a little bit different. We're gonna use a 50-50 mix of ricotta and cottage cheese because cottage cheese has the higher protein, so we can get a little more protein out of this without adding whey protein powder to the bake. And also, when it comes to the sauce, I kind of like the sweet. I like the sweet sauce better than just normal sauce, and you know that's kind of how I grew up with the pizza I ate and everything else. So we're going to mimic that with monk fruit instead of sugar. If you've never tried monk fruit, I can't recommend it enough. It tastes exactly like sugar. There's no funky aftertaste. It really is the best sweetener you can use for all your anything you want to sweeten without sugar. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off by turning it on our scale. I know you can't see it from here, but it is zeroed for this bowl. And we're going to put 4 ounces of ricotta cheese and 4 ounces of cream cheese. So we're going to start off with the ricotta. And try to get it pretty damn close. That's pretty good. And now we'll put in some cottage cheese, which is actually creamier, and bring that up to 8 ounce total. Almost there. There we go. All right, so now we have our cottage cheese, and oh, one thing I forgot, and I'm gonna have to cut this, is we need an egg. So we have our cottage cheese, and now we're gonna add 1 egg. That's going to kind of firm everything up when we bake it and make it less runny. Here's our egg. And we're going to put some parm. Well, we'll start off with the shredded parm. Put a little bit of that in there. Actually, it's supposed to be like a 1/4 cup, so we'll put a little bit more in there. And then we're going to add some. We're also going to add some grated Parmesan, kind of like that as well, just to get better flavors out of it. All right. And now we're going to add some spices. There's plenty of salt in the cheese, and I'm not a pepper fan, so I'm not going to salt and pepper. But what I am going to use, I'm going to use some onion and garlic powder. They kind of, it's not really coming out very good. But I don't want to shake in too much. So a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of garlic powder, and then I'm going to do about a tablespoon of a Italian seasoning. So, and I'm just kind of eyeballing this. So, you know, if you want to measure it out however you want, that's fine. It's about personal preference, really, is what it's about. All right, now that we have that all in, make sure I'm not missing anything here. No, I'm not. All right, now I'm going to grab a spoon, wooden spoon, and I'm just going to mix this up. And it's gonna seem kind of creamier than, you know, most ricotta bakes because of that cottage cheese. Now, some people would say, well, you need to puree it before you bake it. But I mean, to try to get the chunks of cottage cheese out of there, but it's all gonna melt down anyway, so pureeing it doesn't really matter. All right, so we got that all mixed up, and now what I think I'm gonna work on is the sauce. So I'm not being real particular with with anything here. It's just because when I'm done, my ramekins I'm gonna bake in will kind of give me the size. So we're gonna set this aside for now. And what I really want to do is just make sure I have enough sauce for about 4 of these. So I'm just gonna dump it in. Sweeten up how I want. Actually, after looking at that, I may want to blend it a little bit more. It's still a little thick. There's some pretty big pieces in there, so let's add some sweetener to it real quick, just a little bit. So we're gonna put a little bit of sweetener in there, not a lot. I don't want to over sweeten it. I'm gonna kind of stir it around. Actually, I think this sauce is just fine. And kind of dip a finger in. I think it could use a little bit more. So don't ask me how much that is. Sweeten to taste. And this might not even be enough sauce. I might have to make some more, so we'll see how it goes. That's better. I like that. All right. Now we're gonna start building our ramekins. I think that's what they're called. Please don't beat me up too bad if I get the names of some of this stuff wrong. All right. So we're gonna take a ramekin. We're gonna put a little bit of sauce on the bottom, and we're gonna kind of. I want you to be able to see what I'm doing here. Kind of just spread that around a little bit. And spoon real quick. And I'm going to. I want to layer it. That's what I want to do. I kind of want to layer it so that we have plenty of sauce and cheese and everything else. So that's a pretty good layer right there. I'm gonna add some more sauce. And I think we're gonna put a little bit of cheese in here. A little bit of mozzarella, not a lot, just a little bit. All right, and then I'm gonna add another layer here. Realistically, I only get 2 of these out of this. It's not a big batch, and I gotta make sure I have room for my lids. Cheese. There we go. There's one. Move that over there. Grab another one. And same thing, we're going to go ahead and spread the sauce on the bottom. Build these up. Yeah, I think this is probably gonna be the last one, which is fine. I don't need a ton of them. Realistically, to be honest with you, I don't know how long this is gonna stay in the fridge, so I don't want to make too many of them to where they go bad on me. So, oh, I forgot to put cheese on there. Well, we'll just kind of mix it in. Not Parmesan though. It's mozzarella wheel. mozzarella. And there's number 2. Do we have enough for 3? Maybe. All right, give me just a second. Let me clean this up real quick, and then we'll get these into the oven. We're gonna set our oven at 450, and we're gonna place these into the oven for about 25 minutes. So let's take these. Set our timer. Oops. There we go. And I'll see you guys in 25 minutes. All right, so I'm gonna pull these out just a little bit early. They're bubbling up pretty good, and we'll take a quick look at those. They look pretty dang good, actually. And I'm gonna let these cool down for about 10-15 minutes or so, and then I'll come back, take a bite, see how they turned out. And just so you know, each one of these is technically 2 servings for me. So I'll show you what I'm gonna do to kind of pack them up for storage in the fridge. All right, so it's been a few minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and give these a try. Let's see how they taste. Look at that, it's all set up nicely. That looks so good. Cool it down a little bit more just in case. Oh yes. It tastes like lasagna minus the noodles, and with the sweet sauce, it's just to die for. Now, like I said, these are too big. So what I did was I bought, I'm gonna spin you around again, these. These are basically glass baby jars. Each one is 4 ounces up to the top. You can see it does have measurements on there for everything, but right now I'm on 4 ounce, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish eating because it's dinner time, and then I'm gonna pack as many of those as I can and put them in the fridge for later. Thanks for watching the video, and you guys have a great evening.